that you could ever want to make and do right at your fingertips.
I'm Stephen.
I'm Fern.
And let's have a look at what's coming up on today's show. In Food Fingertips, we show you how a bit of splodging can make cakes that are colourful on the outside and just as colourful on the inside.
Find out how you can recycle an old cassette case and film canisters into something fantastic in under a minute.
And stay cool LA style with the Fingertips Cool Pool Party.
And for all the details on today's makes, you can look on our website, address at the end of the show, or grab a pen and paper and jot it down straight away.
Yep, that's what's coming up in today's show. And if you thought that looked good, let me tell you, over the next few shows, we're going to be giving you a feast of fresh new fingertip ideas and loads of must-have makes.
And here's a sneak preview.
It looks so good, doesn't it? And right now, here's the first top make. It's called the Fingertips Cam, complete with its own pop-out LCD viewfinder. Just there.
We've worked out that you can cram 2 3-hour VHSs into the Fingertips Cam, which makes it a handy place to store all your favourite programmes, including fingertips.
Not only does it look high-tech, but if you just lift up the lid and flip out the optical zoom lens, you can take any tape full of fingertips know-how.
Tell them how it's made, Stevie.
No problem. Well, you're not going to believe how easy this is to make, but the first thing you want to get your fingertips on is one of these boxes with a flip-up lid like this cat food box, and these are the ideal size to store 2 cassette tapes.
So, first up, cut one of the rims off of the lid on the front, just like that, and then cut halfway down 2 seams on the same side and flip it out and give it a slight curve so it can accommodate your biscuit tube. Now, this is going to become your optical zoom lens. So place it on that piece of card and mould it round, stick it in place. And you also want to cut a semicircle out of this end so it can fit snugly inside.
Now, for the LCD viewfinder, all we've used is an old plastic container. In fact, any container will do as long as it can open and shut. And if you stick a picture of your friend inside, it looks as though you're actually recording. Now, for the buttons, we've just used sweet tube lid, and we've put some more on the top here. We're also using a film canister lid for our viewfinder and 2 crisp pot lids for our lens. And with some coloured paper and paint, your Fingertips Cam will come to life.
And the biscuit tube optical zoom lens holds a secret. Pop off the lid and inside you'll find a menu that lists which programmes are on each tape, so you can always find your favourite programmes. And if you check out the Fingertips website, you can print off one of those and fill it in.
So why don't you store your tapes in the Fingertips Cam and guarantee you'll always have great programmes and top ideas right at your fingertips. Cue Fern.
He's good. I should put him on the telly. Ice cakes, they're fantastic, aren't they? All that colour and pattern on top. But when you cut into them, they're just plain old boring cake on the inside.
But this is Food Fingertips, the part of the programme where we show you something that's fun to make and great to taste. And this splodge cake has just as much colour on the inside as it does on the outside. But the question is, how do you get all that colour in there?
You just splodge it in. Now, we're going to start off by making the cake mixture. Now, even though the cakes are multicoloured, you just start off with one mixture. Now, in this bowl, I've already creamed together 100 grams of butter and 100 grams of sugar. And in this bowl here, I've got 100 grams of sifted self-raising flour. And in this bowl, I've got 2 eggs. Now, you just want to put both of these in with your creamed sugar and butter and give the whole thing a good mix.
Now, we're going to make these little cakes in camouflage colours. So what you want to do is divide your cake mix into 3 equal portions like this. And for the brown, just use a tablespoon of cocoa powder and give it a good mix in. Really, really give it a good mix. And for the green, you can use concentrate paste. With that, you get a nice rich colour. Or you can use food colouring. Just a little dash there. There we go. And give it a good mix.
Now, once they're well mixed, it's time to splodge. And there are two ways that you can do this. You can either just get a spoonful and splodge it in like that.
Or you could put your mixture into a bag, just snip off one of the corners and squirt it in.
Now, because you're splodging your colours in like this, they don't get mixed up. And when you bake them, the colours will stay separate, so you get a nice, colourful cake. OK, one more splodge, about there, I think.
Fantastic. And when you've done them all, cook the cakes at 190 degrees Celsius or gas mark 5 for 15 minutes.
Now, once the cakes have cooked and they've cooled, it's time to ice them. Now, you may think this ice design looks really complicated. In fact, it's really simple. Start off by getting your icing in your camouflage colours, brown, green and yellow, and roll out one of your colours, remembering to put some icing sugar down first so it doesn't all get stuck to the table. I think this thickness here should be about perfect. There we go. And then just tear off blobs of the other colours and place them on top. In no particular order, just chuck them down anywhere. And then if I roll, watch what happens. You'll see that camouflage pattern already. Look at that. And you can keep going until you're happy with your design. You put blobs over the whole sheet of icing. Then get a cutter, which is the same size as the top of your cake, and cut out a circle. Then you just want to place this on top of your cake like a little lid.
So we made these cakes in camouflage colours, but you could use any colours of the rainbow. It's up to you. Splodge cakes are fun to make.
And, great to taste.
Got a minute?
Because this is the part of the programme where we show you how to make something, hopefully, in under a minute, using odds and ends from around the house.
Today it is my turn to make.
And it's my turn to tie.
And this is all I'm going to use.
Just that.
Just that.
Now, I'm not going to tell you what it is just yet. See if you can guess along the way. Are you ready? You're not going to make any mess, are you?
No, but that is a good clue.
Sneaky.
I'll tell you something else as well. It's one of my favourites. You're going to love this.
It is good. OK, 3, 2, 1, go!
Right, first thing I want to do is bring it to the side and get me cassette case like this.
Is that one of your Celine Dion cases, yeah?
Yeah. To get one of your
easy
mum and
listening
dad.
section.
Right. Just push this down here. Then get me 3 pots and put this one down there. You need to stick these on.
That's 15 seconds gone.
Like
a quarter of your time.
Yes, that's OK. And just pop my little picture in there. You can use any picture you want. Just slide that in and secure it in place. A couple little sticky tabs.
30 seconds gone.
How am I doing for time?
I just said.
Oh, OK. Well, I didn't hear you.
30 seconds gone.
That's better.
Well, actually, now it's 36.
OK. Right. OK, now what do I need to do? So you're putting me off. Where am I? Have I done it? I have. Stop the clock.
Wasted 3 seconds there, mumbling away. 44 seconds.
OK.
Not bad.
It's done. Right. Do you want to know what it is?
I would love to.
OK. Need to add a couple of final touches, you see. I nearly totally forgot everything now. Pop these in here. You see, this is a picturesque pen pot. OK, there's the picture just there. And also, it's a decorative desk tidy because it looks cool.
That's really nice.
And, no, there's more.
There's more.
Yes. If I now get some paper clips, you can see there's a handy little tray in the front, right, that you can pop all your little bits and pieces in.
That is brilliant.
Like that. It's good, isn't it?
Now, if you've got more than a minute, you could try jazzing them up. Why not add some paint, glitter and ribbons? Or you could go all arty with a black and white photo and some nuts and bolts. Or use some sequins and beads and then pop in a photo of the person you fancy. I couldn't find one that I fancied, so I just put a picture of you in there.
Now, that is rude. So why don't you give it a go and make your very own 1-minute fingertips clutter case?
It clears up a lot of clutter. Yeah. Mwah, mwah. Stevie, isn't this great?
Tell me about it. What a party. Good to see you again. Look, there's fancy food, there's cool music. I might even have a swim a bit later.
Fantastic. I could really get used to this. Now, if you fancy having the coolest party around and want to have a splashing good time, then you should throw an LA Cool pool party.
There's even a pool.
Now, there are loads of decorations you can make to give your party that cool LA atmosphere. Check out these palm trees made from recycled plant pots, but you could just paint up polystyrene or paper cups and then stick on some crepe paper leaves and hang up strings of fairy lights to add some sparkle to your party. We've even made these cardboard cutout colourful beach balls and hang up some lanterns. You can buy them in the shops or make them, either from paper or coloured acetate.
Lay on a spread of barbecue food like ribs and sweet corn served with slices of juicy watermelon. Delicious. And complete the whole thing by experimenting with exotic fruit juices, complete with mini pool umbrellas.
And get your guests to dress for the LA sunshine in some flowery flip-flops, a colourful sarong, a summery vest, some flowers behind the ear, and don't forget your shades. You wouldn't want to be recognised now. Or you could dress in a colourful shirt and shades. Cool.
And once the chat has died down, entertain your party guests with the coolest poolside game. It's Flip the Disc. The aim is to get as many diving balls into the water as you can. Each player should have their own set of diving balls. The one with the most hits is the winner.
Oh, yes, cool. A dip in the pool.
Now, to make fingertips flip the disc, what you want to do is get your fingertips on a supermarket produce box like this and turn it upside down, and then get yourself an old CD and draw in the centre of the box and cut this circle out. And the easiest way to actually get that hole is if you cut in from the edge of the box like we've done here. Another top tip is to make sure that the actual hole is bigger than your CD so that the CD will fit in and out easily.
And now we've added some of this nice blue shiny card, so it's like shimmering water, and it also cleverly covers up those cut marks from earlier. And you could add a cardboard frame to strengthen the whole thing and gives it a nice raised pool edge. And now to make your CD spin around like this, you just want to get a wooden skewer and you need to tape it in the middle of your CD. So just get some sticky tape and put one piece either side. And then cut off the ends of the skewer, leaving about 1 finger width. So cut that bit off just there and do exactly the same to this side. There we go. And now cover the CD in the same paper as before, and we've even added a little splash on that side there. Now, to make it spin really nicely, get 2 little pieces of drinking straw and pop 1 piece on each end. And now either directly stick this straight onto the box, or if you want it to be completely level with the pool side, cut out 1 little groove either side of your hole, pop the straws into the little grooves, and then get some more sticky tape and just tape over the straw ends there. Now, if we turn it over, it should spin freely with any direct hit.
Now you can add your flashy finishing touches like some silver drinking straw handrails. Also, we've painted on a tiled floor. To neaten the whole thing up, we put coloured card and stuck it around the edge of our pool. And it's a good idea to have a backboard because this will catch all of your misfires, and we've decorated ours like a luxury apartment to make the poolside look classy. Now, if you go to the Fingertips website, we've put a copy of this that you can download and print off. But let's not forget the Fingertips diving board, which you just made by stretching a balloon over a coffee jar lid. Easy.
And the divers are just made from little balls of modelling clay.
Right. Are you ready, Fern?
Oh, yeah.
Let's do it. OK, let's put it in position. There we go. Good luck to you.
OK.
Oh. Oh, come on. Oh. Oh, yes. Hey, this is the life, isn't it?
I know. So why don't you throw your very own Fingertips LA Cool pool party?
Fancy a dip?
Why wouldn't you get cardboard burn? Well, that's it for today's show.
If you've seen anything on the programme that you would like to make, then why don't you check out the Fingertips website? The address is on the screen now.
And we'll see you soon for some more
Fingertips.
Bye.
Bye.